With the race too close to call, 7 News asking questions about voting integrity in our state. 7 News always investigating, and reporter Russel Haythorn asking tough questions about why some mail-in ballots in Colorado are being rejected. Russell, you found there's no standard for tracking the complaints.
Mike, it really varies county to county. You can see a very popular ballot drop-off here in central Denver, downtown Denver. What we found with regard to those ballot issues is that they are being addressed county by county. In Douglas County,
a presidential election is like no other election.
The election center is already a beehive of activity, and the signature verification process is creating some buzz.
No process is 100% perfect, but we feel very good about the process we've developed.
7 News checked into it after a voter contacted us complaining her ballot was rejected because her signature didn't match. The first time it's happened to her in 30 years of voting here. Clerk and recorder Jack Aerosmith says every signature is examined.
If that election judge believes that it does not match, they need to get an election judge from a second party, and both election judges have to agree that the signature does not match.
Only after a judge from each party agrees there's no match is a letter sent out requiring the voter to come in and verify his or her identity.
She understood that and said, you know, that makes some sense.
We checked today with all 9 metro area counties and discovered there is no standard for tracking complaints or rejected ballots from county to county. But not one county is reporting any major issues at this point.
Everything's going smooth.
In Denver, 179,000 mail-in ballots are already in.
It's one of the things that helps us get out ahead of the Tuesday rush.
A mad dash to the finish in a state that could decide who ultimately wins the White House. And bottom line, if you have a mail-in ballot at this point, do not mail it. Take it to one of your precinct polling locations tomorrow, or in Denver, you can use this 24/7 ballot drop box. Also, if you're on the mail-in list and you go to one of the voting centers or precinct locations tomorrow and you don't have your mail-in ballot, you can still vote, but essentially you'll have to re-register and vote provisionally. So try to dig out that ballot if you can. Live in Denver, Russel Haythorn, 7 News.
Thank you, Russell. 7 News and the DenverChannel.com will have extended election coverage starting at 4 tomorrow afternoon. Our team of reporters hitting the streets for a special edition of 7 News at 4 o'clock, followed by World News with Diane Sawyer at 4:30, then 7 News at 5. Then starting at 7 o'clock, we're teaming up with Rocky Mountain PBS for continuous election night coverage on News Channel 24/7 and Channel 6. That all leads up to 7 News at 10 o'clock.
A 7